So this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. The last thing that I'm gonna touch upon, but I'll go in greater detail on a different day just because I feel a little. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, just in case I didn't say it. But is that I have shared how you are connected with nature, and there's more than enough goddesses and gods that will say this as well. But I decided to try and tap into that today after somebody visited me. And I was just like, now wait a minute. I know magic exists, and as I've shared, however these people are doing it, whether it's like in The Matrix, the Ready Player One, or Lovecraft Country, of how they become different people, I was just like, on edge just of how everything kind of snowballed. And I ended up, one of the branches caught my attention, but I ended up, bottom line, it was my brother that came, and it was right as I was in the middle of singing with one of these branches, and I just thought, there's no coincidences in this matrix. And then all of a sudden, while that happened, and I was talking to him, more cloud coverage started forming, but it didn't block the sun. But there were just moments with his behavior that just read as odd to me. So I ended up just asking, one of the branches. This was after we had the full conversation, because something just felt off. That's all I could say. Based off of previous experiences, I was like, okay, well, is this my brother, or is this the witch that's been here since 1492, i.e. Ghislaine Maxwell, just doing some type of glamour spell again? I don't know how it exactly looks like, how they're doing it, but I know and trust, because they have to tell us the truth, if it's like in Ready Player One, The Matrix, or Lovecraft Country. However it's being done. So I just was, I had the conversation, allowed it to be. Bottom line, the whole purpose of him showing up right in that magical moment of me literally tapping into the magic and mosquito communicating with these bushes, just singing, playing, having fun, and the people on the street not being enough to pull me out of it. He showed up, and all this cloud coverage started. So there was an interruption. And then there was a shift of my vibration. Let me pull you back into the matrix. You need to pay money. You need to pay rent. You need to do this and that. I dropped off your vehicle registration. Still haven't looked at it. But let me pull you back into this lower vibration that we've told you is reality, and pull you out of this. Because this is not acceptable to those who have a higher power right now. So that happened, and after the conversation, after I just kind of let it go, whatever, I went back to singing, brought my vibration back up, and then, the neighbors across the street got loud, clanking, banging, dropping stuff, and then kids on the street, and, cars, left and right, people playing music. I really want you, when you, begin tapping in like this and exploring like this, just having fun, The oppressors that are around you and that do not want you to remember what is going on will reveal themselves. I promise you. I promise you. But that happens. Relating back to my brother, though. Afterwards, I started singing to the bushes, and I was just creating a tune and basically just asked, was that him? Was that my brother? Or was that the witch that's been here since 1492? If it was him, shake. If it wasn't, be still. Or I said, go this way and this way, or this way, and so it was just kind of shaking. And so then I was like, okay, let me make my question more specific, and I came and went to the other side of the house and started asking these bushes. I did it differently, though, and this was after I was humming again and singing with them, because the question was still on my mind. And I was like, was that him, my brother filled with dark matter energy, was that a divine being? Or was that the witch since 1492? And if it was her, excuse me, him, be still. All of a sudden, the entire area that I'm around, like literally this entire area, went from having life and dancing to slowly but surely being still. And this one, right here specifically, like this part of the plant, was, it's like it had a heartbeat. And it was moving, and then it went. And it, to me, it was like like I've seen in these movies where these characters are literally dying, and you see their heartbeat, and it's going from a regular beat to then. And then stillness. That's what the plant did. So, I think that was enough of a sign that it was not my brother who was composed of high levels of dark matter energy. Wow, look, now the wind is blowing. And, you know, who is divine to this realm. But yeah, that image, it just not only looked at, but it like, it felt. You know, I felt that, and it's slowly going like I have life, and now it's going away. And I guess what inspired me, or kind of let me have the thought, is, again, I was looking at trees, and I view trees, since they've been here for so long, as being, you know, elders, they're wise. And I just thought, you know what, since I'm connected with the land, I am the land, I am everything, everything is me, and y'all not only see everything, y'all feel everything. You're the best at detecting energy. So what did you detect? If you detected anything. And I just thought, you know, if there's no answer, then I'm not going to say anything. But, and I'm going to let it go. But that was the moment. That was the response that I got. So, you know, has it been him every single time that I've seen him since I moved in? No. But, and that's for a different video. But the purpose of what I'm saying in this one is, don't be afraid to talk to nature telepathically. Just send out the thought, ask the question, and nature will respond. And instead of maybe saying go left or right, because it might bring about a fuzzy answer, maybe it might not, depending on who you are and how the wind is blowing. But maybe starting off, if you have a specific question, ask, you know, this part of the land to move. And if it's, you know, the other answer, then be still. And that will be clear. And you can go to a different part of the land. Maybe you go to one side of the house, then you go to a different side. Maybe you go to one tree, then you go to a different tree. For whatever part of this land that was around to experience that energy in that moment. Another mosquito. So, yeah, I mean, bottom line, you are connected with the land, and the land can detect energy. So, begin reopening yourself up, and your mind, your body, your heart, your soul, to communicating with the land. And the best part is, you can just do this in your head. So nobody's gonna say anything. And even if they did, they're saying something because they know who you are and how powerful you are, and are afraid of what you might tap into. So just begin reopening yourself up to all of nature. That's the video. When in doubt, ask the Great Mother, ask Mother Gaia, ask and you shall receive. I want to send peace, courage, and protection, divine cosmic love, and a sense of playfulness to all Atlantean beings who are remembering who they are. Peace.